Yep. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Off the Couch Boxing. I am your host, Reckless Rex Ruger, along with the Nicaraguan Nightmare, Alexis Arguello, in puppet form.
And I'm your other host, Frank Bengz, back with another episode.
And our guest is already in the hizzy promptness. I like it. I like it. It's to be saluted, man. It's to be saluted. This is a guy that just...
What's going on, brothers?
This is a guy that just won a... This is a guy that just won a goddamn fight the other night, man. Salute to you, man.
Yeah.
Who is this? Hey, who is this Mike Lee, man? We had to put him away not once, but twice.
Somebody from Jersey who just keep.
So this is the problem. He's bumping his gums, and you had to put it on him not once, but twice.
Yeah, I had to do it twice. You know, he just keep blabbing his mouth. You know. But
well, congratulations, though.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and Benji's, we were just talking about this. So that was the Brick City card the other night, correct?
Correct.
And did Vito Milnicki fight that night?
Yes, he did.
And let me tell you, man, we got hosed on that pay-per-view, man. We bought it through Fight TV, and they didn't broadcast Vito's fight.
And you know why? Because Vito is signed with PBC, so they cannot do that. They can't broadcast this fight.
Oh man!
They like our Heyman allowed them to get on the card, but they can't use any other network.
Damn it! Shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we knew we were in trouble, man, when two 40-year-old guys came out, and that was our main event, man. We were like, oh man, this is gonna end. This is gonna end not so.
Not that those guys didn't put on a good fight, because they definitely did. But
no, they did.
I definitely wanted to see Vito, not that.
So what weight did you fight at the other night? 140?
47.
147.
Yeah.
And
I usually fight 140.
Usually fight 140. So is there one weight you feel stronger at?
Probably 47. Probably 47, because the older you get, I'm 33 now, man. It's still a little harder to lose weight. I could go to 140, but it's like it just has to be benefit for me. I'm not gonna go down for no shit money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When you say 33, man, is the fight game? Is it something you've thought about in your mind? Like, hey, I want to be done doing it by this age, or is that?
Yeah. Definitely 35. 35 is my goal. 2 more years, and if it goes past that, it's because everything is going great.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just like right now I'm picking it back up. I just had like the losses that I had just more because I've been going through stuff really mentally, or just out with family and stuff like that. But
yeah.
I was in shape for all them fights, so I just wasn't here.
Yeah. That's candid of you to say that, though, man. A lot of people don't want to admit that part of it.
Yeah.
Do you ever regret taking fights and going out there when you didn't feel 100%?
Nah, because like I said, I was 100% in shape, but I wasn't 100% here. But it's like I said, I was going through things that I needed to fight. I needed to take the fight. But I needed to fight for money, or I needed to fight, say for other stuff.
Yeah,
so
I get it. It's probably even therapeutic in a way too.
Yeah. I just I needed it. And then I went I don't know if you guys know, I used to be signed with Al Heyman as well.
Yeah, the mysterious Al Heyman.
Yeah.
There's smoke and mirrors and Al Heyman. You don't see him a lot. He's not a guy that makes a lot of public appearances.
No, you don't see him at all. You gotta be doing real good to get a phone call from him.
Yeah, I would imagine that would probably be the case. So, so what got you into fighting? Is there one guy that you kind of had up on a pedestal that was the guy that you looked at, or like kind of got you inspired to want to do this?
I looked at Floyd. I like Floyd. I like Floyd a lot. I always looked at Floyd. I had a pleasure to meet Floyd in New York. And I always when you fought Maidana.
Hold on, you're getting a little broken up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better now. Yeah. You were just getting a little choppy and pixelated.
Yeah. I was saying I like Floyd, and I had the pleasure to meet Floyd in New York. So Floyd told me to come to his camp when he fought Maidana Part 2. And I did good out there. He wanted to sign me, but I ended up rejecting him and signed with Al.
Now, what's the motivation with not wanting to sign with Floyd? Is it bigger? Is it a bigger deal to be with Al?
It was just more like when I went there, it wasn't really for me. Like he was just talking mad shit, man. They were just talking mad shit. They was calling me. It was just like, oh, everybody in New Jersey is trash. You know, he's trying to get in my head, but it was just unprofessional. That all the fighters were just jealous. They were just jealous of me because Floyd was just calling me champ. He wanted to sign me, take me to his house, take me to the movie theaters, stuff like that. And I didn't want to be around the environment. I'm from the hood, so I didn't want to be in another hood environment. It was like real hood.
Hey, and at least you were standing up for the East Coast, man. I mean, we're upstate New York guys too, man. So I mean, you're an East Coast guy at heart. At heart. Where are you now, though? You're living where?
I'm in New Jersey.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're still on the East Coast.
Yeah. I was in Houston.
Yeah, we make them tough on the East Coast.
Only place to get any pizza too.
Only place to get any pizza. Yeah, great, man. Yeah, you got to be on the East Coast to want to get.
Definitely.
And so like, where do you feel like the career is going, man? Like, what's the goal? Like, what's the plan to try to make happen in these next? You said you were 33 in these next 2 years worth of boxing. If you stay according to your plan.
Hopefully somebody slip up and just give me a title fight. I just want to get a title fight. Like, I think I'm right there. I'm just right there. Like, I got the name. It's just like people don't want to fight me because it's just like I'm such a hard risk fighter. Hard reward with hard risk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
People don't want to fight me. Like, this whole year, I had 10 opponents undefeated. Said no, nobody want to fight me. See, I'm a fighter. I fight whoever. If I know I could beat you, I'm gonna fight you. And when I got this, ain't nobody could beat me. When I'm focused, I don't care who it is. I can't be beat when I'm focused.
I like that determination.
Do you think you primarily want the title shot at 47 or 40?
I think whatever. I take whatever God gives me, man. I'm gonna just say that whatever God gives me, whatever God says is for me, I take it. If He says 140, He says 147, I take it. Because even with my fights, I tell God, if it's for me, give it to me. If it's not for me, don't give it to me.
Hey, come on, man. Anybody at 140 could probably lift that belt off a Rolly. I mean, come on.
Oh, definitely.
I think we can all agree on that that's not the sharpest skill set.
Rolly's not trying to fight nobody. That's why he's holding that belt. Somebody he injured.
Yeah.
He just beat an 80-year-old man and didn't even
he
beat
him. No, he didn't beat him. The 80-year-old beat him.
Yeah. I was just talking about this with him earlier. I saw that stoppage came across my feed the other day again, and Barroso, I forgot that it went like this, but he really landed two big right hands, and then they stopped the fight.
A gift. Yeah, a gift stoppage.
Right.
A gift stoppage because you don't want to see some old guy have a belt. It looks better if Rolly has it. I mean, come on.
Definitely.
It's laughable.
Mm-hmm.
So in your mind, was there that one person who staked the best claim for fighter of the year? Obviously, another guy at 147, Terrence Crawford, only fought once, but he came out on Twitter pretty assertively saying he's fighter of the year because of who he beat and how he beat him with Errol Spence. Other guys, fought multiple times or whatever. Inouye ended up actually winning fighter of the year, but do you think that's the right choice?
I think it is. That was the big fish out there, like they say. So I think
Crawford should have won. You're saying?
Yeah. Crawford. Yeah. I think Crawford should take that. Yeah, Crawford should have won. Because I like Spence, man, and I still think to this day something was wrong with Spence. It was really not him. Like, hey, ain't no way you watching Spence like that. I don't care. It ain't no way. I know Spence since I was little. In the amateurs, we sparred together. We traveled together. We was on the same team together. There's no way he watched Spence like that. If he like how he beat him, it's like he beat an amateur, basically.
Yeah. Made it look very easy. Yeah.
Too easy.
And we were surprised by that because we were rocking with Spence, man. I mean, we're huge Spence fans.
Yeah. I was going with Spence. Something is wrong.
Yeah, and you're not the first person who's come on here and said that they even picked up on it even from the starting of the fight, like even the ring walk and stuff. It just something about it didn't look right.
He looked high.
He was drink. He was just like, and I know that drink feeling because I've been there before. I know that drink feeling.
So does it get harder? Does that factor into your decision at what weight you fight? Because as the body gets older, it is harder to knock off weight.
Oh yeah, it is. It definitely is. 2 pounds could be. You'll feel it. 2 pounds, you'll feel it. Going down, you'll feel it. I saw that too.
Yeah. And is fighting something that you did? Like how did you get into boxing? Is fighting something that we get a lot of guys on here who say, "Oh, I got into a lot of street fights and found out that I was good at it that way." Were you somebody that was fighting a lot?
For me, I was, but I wasn't. You know, for me, it was more I had anger. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my dad when I was little, so it was like, and I'm from the hood, so I was. So I'm gonna say I was fighting a lot too, and I was getting suspended a lot. So it's just like I didn't want to keep getting suspended. You know what I'm saying? I just want to do something. I used to see my mother cry all the time, so that's why I was like, you know what? Let me try to see if I could do something else to get my anger out instead of be out here fighting in the streets. And that's how I got into boxing. But I didn't really start looking into serious until I was like 17, 16. You know, because I started back when I was in Puerto Rico. I'm half Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I lived out there, but I fought out there. I started out there, then came out here.
See what Benji's is doing over there for his stress relief? Blowing one down.
I see it. I see him.
Hey, man.
Blow away, baby. Blow away.
I gotta say, man, a Puerto Rican from New Jersey, man, gotta be able to scrap.
Yeah. I feel like it would be a must.
But a lot of people don't know that I'm Puerto Rican, though. A lot of people don't know that unless if I tell them when I speak it.
Well, I mean, obviously you wouldn't go wrong either way because, I mean, let's face it, 99% of the most elite boxers are African American.
Yeah,
so,
I would agree with that.
Either way.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
You got the upper hand.
And then you got a lot of them who are Mexicans too. I mean, and Puerto Rican.
The Hispanics, you can never knock them out.
No,
they don't go down.
Absolutely not. Easily some of the toughest people in the world, man. Tough. I mean, just really tough. So speaking of tough opponents, who's been your toughest up to this point?
I would have to say Ramos. That's the one I lost. I stopped by, but he was mad heavy, man. Ramos was mad heavy. He was mad heavy because that fight was supposed to be at 140, and we waited into like the same day. He was like 165.
So that's exactly what Haney just did against Regis Prograis. So do you believe in these weight clauses, or that there's been a lot of talk recently that they'd like to go back to the ways of guys getting weighed in on fight day?
Yeah, I think it should be like a weight clause, man, like a weight limit you shouldn't pass. You know what I'm saying? I think it ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these guys really walk around like 170, 171. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they just come all the way down. Because that day he was mad skinny. Then when we came in the ring, he was like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, then when we weighed in the same day to weigh in, and they was like, oh, we're gonna send him a letter and all that. I'm like, what they gotta do? We gotta fight like in a couple hours.
Yeah.
A couple minutes, you know?
Yeah, so you do believe in that theory then, that people can actually weight bully?
Yeah. People definitely can weight bully for sure.
Yeah. See, that is happening, man, a lot, man. I mean, you can see guys who, as you say, they kill themselves to make the weight, and then they rehydrate up to huge again.
They rehydrate. Yep, they rehydrate. You got people.
I feel like that can't be good for the body over time, though.
Yeah, you got people taking IVs. You got people doing, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. And so, what was your amateur background like?
My amateur was good. Like, you asked him how many fights I had.
Yeah. Did you stay in the amateurs for a while?
Yeah. I had about like 110, around there.
I feel like that's an average amateur career.
Yeah.
That's a good number to not have stayed and invested too much in the amateurs, but not too little either.
Yeah. Then I went to my last fight was in what it was. Yeah, it was out there in the National Golden Gloves for the USAs and all that stuff.
And so have you had any like regional, it seems like there's so many belts out there nowadays. Have you held like regional titles or titles at any level?
No.
Oh, we gotta get you one, bro. We gotta get you one. Come on.
I'm trying to get one.
I know.
I don't get no fair shot. Nobody's like,
I know.
Nah,
it is frustrating.
Even with the losses that I have, they just know I'm a good fighter. They're like, nah, you too high of a risk because I beat good people.
Yeah. And in your mind, is there that guy out there who is the GOAT? You hear that term floating around a lot in sports. Is there that guy out there that's the GOAT in boxing for you?
The GOAT in boxing right now?
Of all time, just who's your GOAT in boxing?
Floyd. I always like the Floyd. I like the Floyd. I like Tommy Hearns. I like guys that box.
Floyd comes up a lot, man, because of what he's done in the ring, but also what he's done in business outside of the ring too. You know.
And then I've had to go like some of the guys that's coming up. I'm gonna go with my boy Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was critically who was criticized a little bit for that last performance that was a little bit lackluster and a little bit boring, man, in people's mind.
He did what he had to do, man. He did what
he had to do to survive it, though.
Yeah, he had to box him, and I think he was hurt. They said he was hurt. He had to get surgery or something.
And it's really not fair to be judged by like a poor performance, because we are all going to have them once in a while, you know?
Yeah, it's going to happen, man. You're not going to – every fight's going to be perfect. Floyd fight, all Floyd fights wasn't perfect.
Right.
Some fights, when he fought Maidana in the first fight, they thought he lost, and when he did the second time, he whooped his ass.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
What did you ever think about that that like theory that Floyd's tooth flew out and Maidana put it in that necklace? You ever think that's true? Because I don't think I heard something fly out, but I don't think it's his tooth though.
Wait a minute, yeah, what is this? Because I'm not sure. I think I'm with my man over here. What is this all about?
You ever heard of that?
No,
I saw Maidana in an interview, and he showed a necklace like that, and it was a tooth, and he said it was Floyd's tooth. And then they showed a video of Maidana hitting him with a right hand, and a white thing flies in the air.
I think I do remember something like that. I think I do remember something like that.
I gotta say, man, that is fucking. I mean, that is a G move to walk away from the fight with one of fucking Floyd's teeth, man.
Yeah, but my thought is, even if he did knock the tooth out, ain't no way Maidana got the real tooth out the ring.
No,
like
that was a great catch. Maybe somebody in his corner got it, you know, like saw it fly out and grabbed it.
It was either fabricated tooth or not real at all.
You ever done that, Ricky? You ever knock someone's fucking tooth out?
No.
It's tough to do. It's tough to do with a mouthpiece.
Matter of fact, I've done it in amateurs. I'm lying. I've done it in amateurs. Yes, once.
Nice. Yeah. See, how about when you see somebody like Pacquiao? I mean, does he make a close run at Floyd for being one of the GOATs? Eight different weight classes, pretty crazy career.
Oh yeah. I love Pacquiao. You can put him right there in the mix. I love Pacquiao.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Famer, great. You could definitely put him right there in the mix. You could put the guy he beat too, Canelo in the mix. You know, even though he beat him, put him in the mix.
Yeah. You think Canelo, in order to walk away from the sport with an amazing legacy, does he need to fight Benavidez?
Nah.
No. It's about 50-50 when we ask people that, Benjis. You get some people that say, yeah, he needs that name on his resume, but you do get a lot of people that say, yeah, he doesn't really need it.
Why? Who Benavidez beat? Like why? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Canelo fought everybody.
Yeah, he has.
You know
I just think people call it into question because just because he's the mandatory, you know what I mean, and he's kind of danced around.
Yeah, but then when he watched him, then they would say, "Oh, he should have done that."
Yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? He should have done that.
Yeah, you never really win.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Like Benavidez is cool, but he hasn't fought a body like this guy that's going to really bring that pressure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's going to stay in front of him. All the other guys he fought, they were boxers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this Canelo gonna stay right in front of him. Oh, this is what you want? All right, let's do it. And he's stronger.
Yeah. Now in 2024, how active do you want to be? How busy at this stage of your career do you want to be?
I want to be real active, man. So God willing, you know, I get like 4 to 5 fights, man. That'd be a blessing. They already been calling me, you know, like since I got out the ring, they've been hitting me up. They hit me up today about another fight. So hopefully, you know.
Are you the type of guy, because you certainly don't seem to lack confidence, are you the type of guy that has any specific names on your mind for fights, or guys that you would like to call out, or have a particular idea that, geez, I look at this guy, man, I think I could beat him?
Nah, I'm not one of them guys.
No. Whatever comes along.
Yeah, whatever. Like I said, I do things through God. So whoever God put in front of me, that's for me. If it's not for me, it's not for me. If it's a mandatory, if I get that high and it's a mandatory, then let's do it. As you see from my resume, I fight whoever.
Yeah.
I fight whoever. My heart is like pure.
And what do you think your best, your best attributes in the ring are? Like, what do you pride yourself on, the things that you think you bring to the table and that are your strongest?
My jab, man.
Yeah.
My jab is just unstoppable. My jab. Sometimes I get a little lackadaisy, and my coach got to tell me, but my jab is unstoppable. I just have a great jab.
Mine was too back in my day, you young whippersnapper. Mine was too. Before I was an old and broken down. Hey, but listen, man, come on. I mean, it's the most fundamental punch.
And one more thing. If people look at, because I only have 3 knockouts, so they think I don't have no power. That's what they get twisted. Like, I have power.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have power.
Yeah. I think people feel
a lot of my fighters I hurt. I just ain't finished them.
Yeah, I think people unfairly get lumped in that category of you don't have a lot of knockouts on your resume, so therefore you can't punch automatically. That is misleading, though. That is misleading.
Yeah, and I still can get no fights. That means I'm doing something good.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Who do we talk about that with on here, Benji's recently, man? Like it's almost an honor. I know you want to land the fights, obviously, and make them happen. But there is something kind of cool about knowing that you're being avoided and ducked too. I mean, it sucks. It sucks from a business standpoint because you really want to land the fights, but
yeah, for me it's not cool because I'm trying to fight.
Yeah,
I'm trying to fight. Like, I'm trying to fight. So for me it's not cool. I'm trying to. Like I said, I'm 33 years old. I'm trying to do like 2 more years and cash out. Get wins and cash out. Get wins and cash out. Get wins and cash out.
And what does life after boxing look like? What do you think that will entail? Have you thought that far off into the future?
Oh yeah. I probably own my own gym somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it'd be boxing particularly, but I train clients right now on the side. So I do for boxing and I do like for whatever they want to lose weight. They're trying to get fit. Or people, I got people who come with problems, they drink or they just need to get their anger out. I train a lot of people now. Yeah.
Probably a lot of them smoke and get the munchies.
Yeah, but I don't see myself being like a boxing coach like for professional. I don't know. I got to take a special person for that.
Yeah, you got to have a lot of patience too, man. It's tough.
Yeah. Just like it's no money in it, man.
And it's also a different generation too. I don't think kids listen the same way they used to.
I'm not gonna say there's no money in it. It's money in it, but it's gonna take a long time to get that money.
Yeah, you kind of got to build a stable of fighters and stuff, and really start from the ground up.
Yeah,
those stable of fighters got to be successful too and win.
Right. Yeah, they do.
I don't think this charger working. It's just at 20%.
And so you'd like to just so anywhere between 4 and 5 fights next year would be a good year for you. You would like to be that busy.
Yes. Even if I get 3.
Well, come on, guys. He's out there. What the hell's the holdup, man? Jesus.
It's better. It's better than last year. It's better than this year. I'd say 3.
Well, this Michael Lee, I think we're done with him, right? He's not coming back for more.
Man, he's dumb. Even if he do come back for him, he ain't getting no more. It's done. It's over. That's it.
He got 2 cracks at it.
Yeah. That's it. That's all you get. I didn't even want to take this fight because it's like it's no money in it, bro. It's no money in it. But it's like I have to really sit down with my coaches. Like, it's like this might open more doors for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I was like, this might be God saying you might need this tune-up for next year.
Right.
Things might open up. So I said, I thought it was like that. Let me take the fight, just do it. Just beat them and that's it.
Where do you
money don't come?
Go ahead.
Silences any Mikey Lee critics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And what about the gimmick fights, man? Do you like those for boxing? Is that anything you would ever entertain? And by gimmick fights, I mean like when you see these Jake Paul type spectacles.
At first I wouldn't, but now they getting that money, man.
They really are. It's crazy.
They're getting that money, so I'll do it. And Floyd doing it, so why not?
Yeah. Who would have ever thought that you'd find out you could get your biggest bag, man, from fighting Jake Paul? That's insane.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, but at first I didn't like Jake Paul but now I do like Jake Paul because Jake Paul changed boxing a lot, man. He's paying these athletes top dollar.
Yeah.
He's actually speaking out for us, saying that we should have a pension, we should get more money, we should this, we should that. I like that.
Yeah,
I
he
love
was
it.
just
I
yeah,
love
he
it.
was just
So,
he was just very publicly taking a stance on all that
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
so I support him
I think a
100%.
lot of what he's done too has just opened the door for like the Day of Reckoning in Saudi Arabia. Like you saw Jai Opatai just get rid of his belt and just go fight for the bag. Like I
Yeah.
think
Right.
Jake Paul has kind of made people realize that well, you got to go get your money while you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one's going to take care of you in boxing afterwards, man. You got to be smart with it while you make it, man. You know, it's tough
Yeah.
because there is no aftercare for you guys, man. And you put so much of yourself on the line physically, man, that a lot of boxers don't end up in a good place after their career. You know, they just don't. It's rough. It's rough post-boxing. I mean, it's, you know, it's too bad there isn't more stuff in place because there are people making hundreds of millions of dollars. And then there's guys out there who could really use some of that money. It'd be nice if there's even at least some type of a pool or something that it could go into for guys that are in need.
Right. Most
Shame.
Definitely.
So you're saying that you would come out and knock Jake Paul out, you know, for a nice sum of money. Wouldn't be no big deal to you.
Oh, definitely. I take that. Put me up there. I don't care how heavy you is. Hey, man, they giving me a bag. Oh,
Yeah.
Jake Paul, I'm in there.
Wait, who was the other guy that was the middleweight size that we talked about with DeVario the other day?
Blueface.
Blueface. Let's go beat up Blueface.
I take that in a hurry.
Yeah.
I fight him in a hurry.
I like that. See, man, he knows where the money's at right there, man.
Especially after he beat up that old man, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
That gives you motivation.
That was crazy. Like,
I mean,
why you even proud of that? Like,
nah, he should be. Yeah, but did you see though that baby is not his?
I bet it's not.
Krishan, the one with Krishan is not his.
Yeah, I bet it's not. I heard something like that too.
But it is true. But one thing is true though is you can make a big bag, man, fighting a guy like that, though, man. That's what it's come to, man. Boxing has really changed, man. And I think whether we want to or not, you know, it's almost like the influencers and those other people are all infiltrating it. You know, Saudi Arabia is getting really big into hosting big events. A lot of other groups of people are coming into boxing, but I think ultimately it'll be a good thing.
Yeah. It's bringing more audience to us. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. Yeah, it's cool.
Bringing eyes to the sport, man. Yeah.
It's cool.
Well, and listen, man, we really appreciate you coming out here and doing this, Ricky, man. And, you know, especially since so close to just having a fight the other night, man. And congratulations again, man. We appreciate you, man. Stay in touch. We'll do it again sometime soon, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Much love, man. And happy New Year to you, man.
All right, you guys, happy New Year.
Peace. All right. Later, man. Yeah. Taking the hit for us in the 11th hour, man. Ricky Edwards, man. Thank you so much, man. The person who bailed for tonight's interview shall remain nameless, man. But somebody did bail, and Ricky saved the day, man. Because Ricky was actually going to be next weekend. Because I thought, you know what, man? He's acting enthusiastic like he'd do it, man. But come on, man. The guy did just have a fight Friday night, you know?
Right.
I thought maybe the guy would like a little time to recoup, man. Let me offer him a slot next weekend.
No, and it was good you got him off there when you did, too, because he said his phone was dying.
Yeah, I picked up on that, too. Yeah, I mean, but he fought a 6-rounder the other night, man. Yeah, so that is Ricky Edwards, also known as Superstar Rick, and that's going high up on my list right there, man. Love that nickname, man. Kudos to him on selecting a good nickname, too. Looks good on a pair of trunks or a robe. Superstar Rick. I like that, man. Very good nickname, man. Very well done, man. 14 wins. As he did say, only 3 knockouts, man. But don't sleep on him, man. He insists he has power, man. Come find out. Give the guy a fight. That's what he's looking for. He wants to stay busy, for God's sakes.
Yep. He said at 40. He said at 40 and at 47.
Yeah, at 40 and at 47. Very polite young man. Didn't want to make any waves, man, or call anybody out, man. But you people know who you are. He's got belts in the equation, man, or title shots in the equation, man. So, I mean, he's looking for some big fish probably, man. He's not going to turn up his nose at anything, that's for sure. Even you, Blueface.
No, he said he was a man of faith. He said whatever God offered him.
Yeah, and I always respect that, man. I'm big ups to that, man. And Ricky Edwards, Superstar Rick, congratulations, man, on the win the other night on the Vito Milnick fucking ridiculous Vito Milnick fucking Fight TV Triller. Thank you so much. You can mail us our $20 back anytime you'd fucking like, man. Bunch of assholes. But
yeah, I get what Ricky said about it. Like, I understood what he meant. You know what I mean about why they couldn't broadcast the fight. But to me, that means that you don't put Vito on that card.
yeah, yeah,
Plain and simple.
right. And especially you don't advertise that he is the main event of that card and dangle it out there and hope that people discover some fine print somewhere that says that this fight is not going to be televised, which they could have went and stuck in once they saw people were getting mad. You can go and edit your website wherever. I don't know if that was ever publicized out there, you know, right from the get-go. And if it was, then I apologize to Fight TV or Triller. But, I mean, come on. You should put a big disclaimer out there. You're putting him on the card. You're putting him on the poster. You're putting him on the lineup on all the websites. It should be on there in very discernible letters, man. The Vito Milnicki fight will not be shown. I want to see it in 4-inch font
Right.
with big exclamation points and underlined.
Yeah. Will not be televised. Think twice about plopping down your $19.99 US dollars. Right.
Think about this. Think. Because the person that you're not going to see is Vito. You're going to get vetoed on seeing Vito. That move was vetoed.
But
congratulations to Vito because he did win that night. First round knockout. So congrats to Vito. The success rolls on. Please come on and do Off the Couch Boxing, buddy. We're big fans. We're East Coast guys too, man. We love what you're doing. We've been trying to run you down, man, for a while. So if you see this, man, reach out to us on Facebook. And anybody else who's out there on Facebook, fucking reach out to us, man. Like and follow us on Facebook. And if you're watching right now, you're doing the right thing in life. You're well on your way. Hit the like or hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. You'll get plenty of awesome content on here on a weekly basis. Mostly legends and luminaries of the fight game.
Yep.
Will not be disappointed, man.
And with that being said,
I see Benji's rolling up another joint, so I'm going to join you out there.
I will shout out Superstar Rick.
Superstar!
And I will also shout out Gary Busey. And I will say that I can go 15 seconds with anything.
Yes, and I will say continued support. It is New Year's Eve at the time of this recording, man, but we'll still wish everybody a happy and prosperous 2024. You know, by the time we get this episode up, we'll probably only be like a week or two into the new year, man. So, you know, go on, make it a good one. For sure, it's going to be a good one. We'll Off the Couch Boxing, man. The train will roll on, and bigger and better things to come from live events. Broadcasting from live events coming up pretty soon, man. Boxing is coming to our area. Hall of Fame weekend. We will be in the mix doing big shit. That's right. Big shit. That's why I can assuredly tell you that if you want to be a champion, then you have to roll with the champs.